Psalms, Book 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither, whether they do prospers. Not so the wicked, they are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. Okay, everybody, welcome back to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints, and this is Susan. So we're still working on the A's. This is the last section of the A's, so we will be done with this color. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom and try to keep my hand off the plastic so y'all won't hear a bunch of plastic. So I had told y'all before, yesterday, that I was working on the ASMR. So anyway, so when I did it, my hand was on that plastic, making that rustling plastic noise. Now, although you could hear the clickiness of the the pen and the drills, it just the plastic, my hand on the plastic was just too loud. So like I said, I had gotten some rain and thunder loop to go with it, so that's in the video. So if you are interested, just watch out for it. It'll drop, like I said, Saturday morning at midnight and Sunday morning at 12 a.m. this morning. So I figured that would be a good time to drop an ASMR video. So just trying something a little different, especially for those of you who are still interested in the tutorial. That's what we're doing right now, the You Can Be a Diamond Painter 2 season 2, when we're doing a diamond painting, one color at a time. That's what this is. But then I'll be doing that's what I'm going to use too for the custom work. And maybe after this painting, we'll go and do a Diamond Art Club Looney Tunes, and just do that as a tutorial for how you do some color blocking and things like that. I do show a lot of step and checkerboard method in the Sylvester one, because it's a lot of red. So it's round, so it goes by fast. When I'm working on it, I eventually figure out where the training wheels are, and it goes a whole lot faster for me. But after a while, though, staring at all that red's a little rough on the eyeballs. So, and then I saw, this is what I was sitting there trying to think, what was I gonna tell y'all? What craziness that I saw this weekend. So, after looking at some other videos, I had a YouTube on my Xbox, but I don't have my subscriptions. I'm not signed in, so I have two channels. One that's a YouTube channel, and then one where I'm signed in just to watch my people that I watch when I'm subscribed to, just as myself, not as my diamond paint self. So I have some I'm subscribed to my diamond paint self, and some that I'm subscribed to with people that I've been watching before I decided I was going to do a channel. So gotta pull this plastic back, so just bear with me, because I got these four right here. Anyway, I was just I just searched for diamond painting, just see what what would come up or what I see, all this craziness. So that's how I discovered the ASMR videos. And there's one lady, and it's, oh man, I want to say it's Diamond Relaxation, I think is her channel. She's been doing it for a while. You can tell in her videos and everything. But she edits her videos by taking the taking out from going to her trade, picking the bead up, to all you see is just her doing the beads. So I don't know how she edits that out. I would not think she'd do it manually, because that would be a hot mess to do. I'm thinking she's got to have some kind of software or something that takes that break out for her. That's what I would guess. If not, kudos to her for editing it manually, but I couldn't do it. So I was like, well, and that's why I got looking at it, trying to think, how am I going to, do that? How am I going to edit that? Because then you're really just sitting there doing some serious editing. I was like, no, that ain't for me. I said, they can forget it. So then I saw another ASMR video of where the person did all the kitting up and did that and let all the sounds go through, and then just did the diamond painting and from tray to going across with the picking the beads up and doing that. I said, well, I can do that. I mean, I could diamond paint all day long and not talk to you. That ain't no problem. That I had a ton of videos doing that, just doing that, and then I would do like voiceovers, but that got old quick, especially when I didn't have anything to talk about. And that's like, that's what my mom was telling me. She said, Susan, I don't want to hear about your work. I'm like, sorry, Mom, I got nothing else to talk about. So, anywho, but yeah, so I was watching that. But to get back on the craziness that I saw, so I know y'all seen these, especially if you're on Facebook. It's the lady who does the color cubes. Sarah. I know her first name's Sarah Renae, I want to say, but I don't want to mess up her last name, so I can't remember what her last name is, because I don't want to tell you what I think the last name is, because that was somebody I used to work with. So anyway, so she has the color cubes. Well, she does her she doesn't have a diamond paint channel. She has a coloring channel. So she's a colorer. So she had a video, and I about fell out when I saw it, because I was thinking, wow, go big, go home, for real. So she has a video with her where she tries the biggest diamond painting she could find, and it's one of Diamond Art Club's. The painting is beautiful. I don't know who it is, what it is. It's a landscape though. It looks like it's a scene one with houses and like water and whatever. Anywho, but it's like 100,000 drills. I think it's over 100,000 drills. But anyway, yeah, she gets that, and she decides that she's going to do this in 1 week. Boy, howdy, who you think you are? No. I would think, oh my gosh, do you not have a life? What do you got going on? What is your job? But she was like, well, this is going to be between life and house and home and kids and blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not going to get that done in a week. I don't know what you thinking, but no. So she talks about doing it and how many hours it takes her to do this and that, and then she realizes really how long it's going to take her, because she calculates it out based on how many she did, I think an hour or what have you. So she's like, she realizes it's going to take her a whole lot longer than what she thought it was going to take her. But then she's sitting there, she's doing it like she shows it, and she does it like for 8 hours in a day. Now, I will go ahead and tell you this. I will give props to and kudos to anybody who can sit there and diamond paint for 8 hours straight. I cannot. It will, number one, it kills my back, and I try to sit like I'm supposed to, but I don't always. Sometimes I notice that when I'm working on it, my shoulders are hunched up, and you're not supposed to do that. Secondly, I have had a blood clot in my leg. That's what started this whole thing, and I've told you that before. But anywho, you got to get up and move around a little bit, because you can't be sitting for long periods of time like that. It's enough that I sit while I work and get up. I have 2 breaks, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then of course your lunch break. And then if you get up and have to go potty and all that jazz. But you're supposed to get up and move around and not sit for long periods of time. So I'm going to tell you right now, the 8 hours, that ain't going to happen. This child right here, and I can call myself child because I know how old I am, and I'm going to take a sip of water, so just bear with me. That's the other thing, make sure you drink. This old body ain't going to be able to handle that kind of hot mess. And this person right here, you ain't going to see this child right here do no 24-hour diamond paint neither. No, can't do that. Maybe if I do a whole bunch of videos and mush it all together, but no, you ain't gonna get no 24-hour one. Not happening. No marathon sitting over here. So, no. just no. But anyway, so it shows that. Then she's, you know, was talking like, she had a doctor she was talking to, and she's talking to him about what she's doing, and he had some, you know, thoughts and things, you know, about, you know, make sure you get up and move, make sure you're hydrated enough, make sure you're drinking, make sure you take breaks, blah, blah, blah. So then it gives one, and I was like, well, I'm going to use that, and it's called the 20-20-20. So every 20 minutes, to give, and this is for your eyes, every 20 minutes, stare at a spot 20 feet away for 20 seconds. So I'm thinking that's really cool information there that should work great for, you know, when you're working here, you know, on your diamond painting. You make sure you give your eyes a break too, and that's what, you know, really came in handy. Although I didn't do it every 20 minutes. That'd be kind of hard. But anywho, you have to be disciplined enough to make yourself do that for every 20 minutes. But when I was doing the Sylvester Looney Tunes one, the red, because it's so bright, it's bright red. It's the 666 red. That's how bright it is. So just to look away from that and give my eyes a break, because, yeah, it's a bit rough to be staring at that a long period of time. So I did try to do that, the 20-20-20 method for your eyeballs, especially for me because I wear reading glasses. So I have contact lenses in. My eyes aren't that great. I can't see without my contact lenses in anyway. So yeah, so anyway, so I watched her do that. So then what I thought was really neat though was I was looking at, I subscribed to her channel, even though I don't color, but she's got all these crazy things, like where she tries all these colored pencils and markers and tries everything out, and that's, I think, how she really came up with the whole color cube thing and the colors. And she gives you like what color match it, what colors are based on her color cubes, and with pencils and all different brands and things of that nature. I think I'm done with all the A's, y'all. I don't see no more, because I looked through the center part of it and I didn't see any. So that is it with the A. So I talked about doing the B's next, and since I got you on this side, we'll probably do the B's since they're right here, and I'll pull it up some. But yeah, so these are all the ones. So I'm gonna put these back in the bag. We are done with this color. Yay! Another color in. Woo! Alright, I got the plastic bags over here. So I got this bag right here has my colors. These right here. This bag right here has my leftovers, my ones I'm done with. So I'm gonna put these in a bag. Get the bag out. Put these in it. So this is what I have left of my ones, my A. Those are my extras. The only thing I don't like about this canvas is they don't tell me what the DMC numbers are, and it doesn't have it on the bags either. Bags just have the number and then the code for on the picture. So that goes in here because I'm done with this one. So we'll go right here. So B is number 2. Is that number 2? Number 2 is B. Okay, so that's these colors right here. So let me get some scissors. I'm gonna get this open and I'll work on some B's. Okay. Put them right there. Get some B's poured out. A little bit lighter on this burgundy color. So we'll put that right there. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Okay. So the B's will be right here starting, so we'll start working on them here. So we're B. Okay, that's the color on, y'all. New color. Letter B. Okay. So anyway, so like I said, she has it broken out by the colors and tells you like what pen, pencil, marker. She gives you all. I don't know how many she does because I don't color, but she checks it. She did all the all the pencil companies to find out the best coloring pencils, best markers, best everything. But anyway, she has a side note, because now I just forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I'll tell you the side note later because I'll forget. But anyway, so what she has a previous video, and it's where Diamond Dots had got in touch with her and wanted to send her a free diamond painting to show on her channel. To which she turned them down because she said, I'm a coloring channel, I'm not a diamond painting channel. To which they responded, well, we'll send you a create your own. So they did a kit up of their to help create your own diamond painting, your own craft or whatever, but gave her a bunch of colors and gave her some the adhesive, the glue adhesive that you can spread on the whatever you're going to work on to create the poured glue stickiness, and then the adhesive like double-sided tape, and then gave her some pre-printed canvases with a grid pattern, some non-grid pattern ones, which I can't even can't even begin to think about a non-gridded one, but anywho. And of course, diamond darts are the round diamond, so she had this sign, it had dream on it, and it was white. She said, well, I'm gonna paint this black. She said, and then I'm gonna put the glue adhesive on it, and she said, then I'll put diamonds on it. So she did it, and she didn't like how she's doing it, so she kind of took some off and then started over again. I'll tell you this much, she don't like to start over, but anyhow, she's like, she didn't like that she had chose the black background, because with rounds, there's spacing, and you can see in between the diamonds, because there's no hard edge. They don't fit like puzzle pieces. There's scaps, there's edges, there's space between them. They just don't meet together. So she didn't like the fact that she had black as her background, although I thought it was pretty cool with the biggies that she had chosen on there. But that's me, it's my thoughts, and what do I know? I don't do coloring. So it's got two bees right here, so I'm gonna get these, get them right there. So yeah, I'll move that back over. Okay, now go over here. Nope, that's gonna be in the plastic. I'm going to move the plastic up. Where are you at? Right there. So let me get those two, and then I can move my plastic back down. So I did cut this, so just to make it a little bit more pliable on this side. Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay. And let me see here. I'm going to stick my pen in my wax. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, they sent her that. So she customized her dream sign, with the black background and the beads. And then this is what she decides, which I think is really unique. Wouldn't have thought about it, and I'm still not quite sure how to do it. Well, I'll just say this. So let me spit it out here. It's like, Susan, just spit it out. Okay, so she took a coloring page, and she had these like nude color things. I don't even know what they were. Big. Here's what they look like to me, and y'all can butcher me up for this, but I don't color, so I don't know. But it looked like these big, round, it looked like blush circles, like when you put makeup on. And it had like these poofy things that you just dip down in, and then you put it on. I'm doing the hand motions, everything, y'all can't see it. You put it on the paper, and it colors the paper, like, with different like shades of pinks than what you used. But anyway, so I colored all the paper, the coloring page, the whole paper is like a pink, different shades of pink. And then she decided she was going to use her. She couldn't decide how she wanted to deal with the coloring page to do the adhesive, so she was going to do the sticky adhesive, and she did the whole paper. And she thought, well, I'm just going to do coloring the butterflies because there's a butterfly sheet. Well, on that one, she's like, well, I'm only going to color in the butterflies with the drills. Well, she did the whole sheet in the adhesive, so now Where the butterflies aren't is she's got sticky, and she didn't know what she wanted to do with that. So then she thought she could do like she does the vinyl. She could cut around her butterflies and then pull the rest of the stuff off. It doesn't work that way because it's, you know, almost pretty much double-sided tape on paper. It's not going to be like vinyl. It's not, there's no give. You start pulling the paper off, and which that's what she did. So she kind of got, you know, frustrated. She had started, you know, she started it twice. First time she did it all over, and then the second time she thought she was going to be able to cut it out, and it didn't work that way. And then that's what I'm saying. She doesn't like to start over. She says there is no third coloring sheet coming into this. She works with the one I think she had colored, she had the adhesive all over. So she then fills it in with the round diamonds to create the butterflies, and it was really, really pretty. And I thought, man, that's like freaking awesome, because I never would have thought to take a coloring page and fill it in, you know, with diamonds. But just all you need is just really double-sided tape on that bad boy, and there you go. You could cut, you know, that out pretty much, or do like a square section over the butterfly, and that's it. But you know, that's kind of like a live and learn, I think, for her. You know, I would have just, you know, put a whole bunch of glitter on it and been, you know, sparkly in between the butterflies. But anywho, that's just me. But anyway, so she does that, and it looks really neat. It was really, it's like I said, it was really neat looking. So I think that would work. Rounds would work better as long as you had some kind of background, like what she did, like the color thing. Instead of just white, because it'd be just doing like on a blank canvas and having, you know, color drills and have the white background. I mean, if you're okay with that, you're okay with that. But, you know, just kind of shows where all the diamonds are together, or not together, I should say, for, you know, rounds. But anyway, so yeah, so that was some craziness that I watched, you know, with her, especially the 100,000 diamond, when she decides she is going to do a diamond paint. She goes big, go home kind of. She's a big go home kind of gal. And yeah, she does, she has like, she tries like all these different coloring pencils and all kinds of craziness. So yeah, just check her out though. She's, like I said, she's the one on Facebook that has color cubes. Like I said, Sarah Renae, and I can't think of what her last name is. If I think about it, I'll put it in the description and put her YouTube channel there so y'all can check it out. But anywho, so yeah, so that's that's kind of where I was when I discovered the whole ASMR videos. And to me, as a diamond painter, it was very relaxing just sitting there watching a person, you know, do a diamond paint and just pew pew pew, just like that, you know. All right, cause okay, my pew pew pews. I don't do sounds very well, so like when I shoot my gun, when I'm talking to my husband about something, and pew pew pew. That's the sound you're gonna get for everything. So yeah, just doing the sticky, sticking the diamonds. But yeah, to me it was very relaxing just watching, you know, somebody else do it. And I was like, I can do that. I can talk your full head off, number one, when I have something to tell you. But number two, there's sometimes I don't have anything to say. I don't have nothing to tell you. I mean, I didn't do anything. I lead a boring life, people. This is all I do. Work, job, come on, where this is my relaxation. So I work on a diamond paint. I just happen to talk to you while I'm doing it on a video, and then, you know, go inside and play a little, you know, Dreamlight Valley maybe, or play with my friend that, you know, lives across the pond, which that's what we'll be doing tonight. And, you know, whatever just, you know, happens in my life. You know, it's been kind of busy because, you know, graduation, wedding, and all that. But eventually that'll die down too. And I'll be like, I ain't gonna tell you. So, at any rate, that was that. Get that done right there. So that's that bee. Alright, trying to see here. So I got my bees here and bees there. I got some right up here too. And right up in there. Ooh, and right there. So, I finished watching Love and Death on HBO. I watched my last episode Saturday. That episode, the last episode, is the episode where they're at the trial, and she is called to the witness stand, so she testifies, and then goes through the whole whole thing of what happens, and of course this is interpreted, by the writers and what have you, because no one really knows. I mean, other than what she says. I mean, what happened in that room. She of course says that Betty comes at her with the axe, so she was just defending herself. But just kind of goes through that, and as she's telling the testimony, of course, obviously they're showing what's happening, and it was just you're sitting there and you know what happens, because you kind of know about. If you watch the Hulu version of Candy, you know what happens. If you haven't watched the Hulu version, you're just going to watch the HBO version. What have you. But you kind of know going in, because there's been so much media about it anyway. Of what happens. She kills her with an axe and hits her 41 times with the axe. But and I knew it going in because, like I said, I'd watched the Hulu version, so I knew that she did this. She hit her 41 times, but it's not until they do the dramatization in the HBO series that you really sit there and you think, oh my word, she hit her 41 times with an axe, and it wasn't like she was playing with her either. It's not like these little small hits. She went to town with that thing. And then of course, they give evidence about what the body was like, and whether or not Betty had defensive wounds and things like that. And when they get into that description and everything, you just cringe. I mean, it's just like, oh man, geez, I couldn't get over it. That episode really just hit me. It just hit me hard, I guess I should say. And I'm not squeamish, because I went to school for criminal justice. I have an associate's degree in that, but that's a whole nother story. But I don't know. It's just, I guess it's after seeing it and how she's describing it on the witness stand, and you're seeing the dramatization of it. It was brutal. I mean, there was no ifs and or buts around it. It was just brutal. It's just, oh my word, how do you do it, How do you stand there and do it? But that's explained, of course, in the testimony and everything. I'm not going to give that away in case if you want to watch it. But, oh man, I was beyond. So, watch that. And then the HBO series does give you more information, after the fact of, after everything happens and the episode's over with, of, more information about, what happens to Candy and her husband, and, what happens to Candy, and what happens to people that are involved. And her lawyer wasn't a criminal lawyer. He was, I think he was was it civil law? I don't know, like traffic violations, that kind of lawyer, I think. Anyway, he ran for, I think, governor in the state of Texas, but didn't win there. But his life came to an end. He killed himself. So yeah, and it's just kind of one of those things. It's just where you took her case on. You're not a criminal defense lawyer, and you defended her. And then how you defended her is like it was one of those things where you knew she did it because she confessed to it. But I don't know. It's just I don't think lawyers like that have to be a harder at heart type lawyer, thicker skin, better at taking the job on and being able to decompress afterwards. And I don't think he was able to decompress from her trial. I think it, in the end, just it killed him. That's just me making my thoughts on that. Take it as you will, but that's what I personally think. I think it just got to be too much for him, because you got to be a thick person, thick-natured, thick skin. I don't know how else to say it, but you got to be able to take that craziness on. So I don't think he was able to, really. I don't think he was able to just really decompress from it. Take his mind off something, you know, you have to live with for the rest of your life. You defended a person that actually killed somebody, and you got him off. I mean, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for, you know, his family and everything, because he was married. I don't know if he had kids or not, but yeah, it just kind of tells you, like, what happens to all, you know, the parties involved, and, you know, what they're doing now. So, but yeah, that's over with now, so I don't have that to watch. And AGT, America's Got Talent, starts tonight, so you know I'm recording this on Tuesday. Haha, fooled you. Not really. But I don't get to watch it tonight, so I'll probably watch it tomorrow or later in the week. Okay, let me see. I gotta pull up some more here for the bees, so just bear with me, because I gotta move you to do it. I think. Maybe not. Maybe we can move my paper up. Yeah, I can move my paper up without moving you. Because I gotta get these bees right here done. And then I think it's all the bees on this side. Yeah. Hey, now. We're getting somewhere, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do these right here. Excuse me. Ooh, I just blew the bead away. Bird. Back over here. Yeah, so I finished watching that. Still watching Haven on Tubi. I haven't been watching anything lately because, you know, I've been busy here. So Monday night, last night, we decided we were gonna go see the movie Fast 10. So that's what I saw last night. And we haven't gone to the movie since COVID, so, you know, this whole reserved seating thing going on. I mean, we had gone to the movies after COVID, but we went with my sister, and she had already gotten the tickets, and we just paid her for the tickets, and we saw Ghostbusters. So she had already just reserved the seats online, so I didn't know how it worked when you actually go to the movie theater, because we have a site that we can go to through work where you can get discounted tickets. And I had gotten discounted tickets, like, you know, just I would buy them like a 10-pack and it would be 2 tickets and a $10 concession gift card. And I had gotten like, I think like 8 of those. And so I just kind of like bought them in bulk, and then when we'd go to the movies, that's what we'd take. And we would get like the little children's pack where you get the drink and the little thing of popcorn and the, like fruit snack or whatever. So that's what we get for, you know, our popcorn experience at the theater. And is that all the bees on this side? Ooh, I think so. So I'm gonna have to stop you and pick you up on the other side. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you just bear right here. I'm gonna pause you and move this. So hold on 1 second. Alright, so I got you back to the other side. Have to do some swishing around. So I'm gonna start down here at the bottom, so I can work my way up to the top. But oh me, already. I just move all this, and I then forgot what I was talking about. Just like that, y'all. Oh, let's see. Oh, Fast 10. Saw Fast 10 last night. Oh, in the movies. Okay, so yeah, movie tickets. That's what we're on. So, like I said, so we had bought those packs previously. So I've got 2 $10 concession gift cards left. We had a $25 gift card, but didn't realize that that's what you use to buy tickets. So we'll use that to buy tickets next time. And then we have 2 more free, you know, tickets that go with the little pack that we have. So I told myself, well, I'll look online today at work and see what's in that website as far as movie tickets are concerned. And we'd also talked about the Regal's where we're going, the unlimited plus subscription plan where you pay about $200 a year I think it's like, depending on $20-something maybe a month. It depends on which one you choose. Where you can see however many movies you want to see in the year. And you can go as many times as you want. You can see a movie more than once. You can do whatever you want to. That's great fun and dandy. I think for anybody that is a movie aficionado, do that. Go get that if you're a Regal person, and do that. We were talking about how, after watching some of the previews, there's some movies we want to see. Just getting back into going to and see a movie like once a month. So that's what we talked about doing. Yeah, my water, sorry. Yeah, so that's kind of like what we talked about doing. It's like, so we want to see, the Indiana Jones movie coming. We want to see the Flash movie that's coming. I think it's whatever else just, pops up on you about what you want to see. Now, obviously, we're seeing the next Fast movie when it comes out in 2024. But they don't have on the website that we use, they don't have the concession, 2 tickets, concession gift card packets anymore. So I was a little disappointed in that because we liked our little $10 concession card. I mean, you could get a large, I don't know. I can't remember the prices last night, but anyway, I had my receipt and I think I threw it away. Yeah, I don't see it over here. But anyway, we had gotten a large popcorn and 2 small drinks. To the popcorn home with us, and pretty much drank most of our drink, if not all, but that's what you gotta be careful with. And you go drink a big large drink and you go pee and they're in the movie, and no, not doing that. Means you're missing the movie. So yeah, but we talked about maybe once a month going to see a movie. So, but with the discount that I can get, it's like $9 a ticket. So I talked to him about it. I said, I can't get the concession packet thing anymore. I said, but I can get movie tickets $9 a piece. So he's like, well, is the other thing, the omelet? And I told him, I said, no, it's not cheaper. I said, because, $9, $18 a month. Say we go once a month and you pay $20-something twice, because I think the unlimited subscription plans for one person, not for 2, but I'd have to look and see on that one just to make sure I'm not talking out my butt. But yeah, so I said, and then we'll just, suck it up and just buy whatever concessions, because, ultimately that's where a movie theater makes their money anyway. It's through your concessions. So, yeah. But, tis what tis. So yeah, so we saw Fast 10 and enjoyed it greatly. Although I will say this, and I think, you have to watch the movies to know, but the further you go in the season or series, the crazier the car stunts get. Yeah, they were that kind of crazy in 10 too, because it's like, there's no way in heck that works. That car should have flipped right over and not been doing what it did. So, and then there, of course, there is a surprise at the end, and it does kind of end in a cliffhanger. So, because they broke it up, and there's gonna be 2 movies, and then it's gonna be the end. But you also need to stay for the credits. Watch the credits, because there's a scene in the credits you need to see. And then that's about it. I'll continue on Fast 10 because, obviously I'm not going to spoil that movie because there are people who want to watch it. I'm just telling you what you need to do. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, but like I said, some of the car scenes you're like, no. And it worked out really good for us because we had been watching, he has the box set, the first, I think 8's what he had, on Blu-ray. So we've been watching them on Blu-ray. So this past Friday night, Friday night was graduation, so it must have been Saturday. Saturday night, we watched Fast 5. Well, Fast 10 is what you'd call the sequel of Fast 5. So, because it just kind of, picks up with that whole, it's that storyline's what it is, I'll just say that. And you know that anyway, so I'm not getting anything away. I mean, you have to be on a rock not to know what Fast 10's about. But anyway, so it worked out good because, you know, we had kind of, it was already fresh in our brain of, you know, what happened and all that good stuff. So I told him, I said, so we're leaving last night, and I said, well, do you want to finish watching, you know, the Fast and Furious series, you know, that we're watching, even though we've just seen movie 10? He goes, well, yeah. He says, because, again, the whole reason why we were watching it is because he can't remember some of the things that happened. And he said, yeah. He said, we got to watch it because I don't remember what happened with this. And I said, okay, well, that's what I said we were going to, you know, just do anyway. I wasn't going to say we shouldn't do it. I just wanted to continue doing it because, you know, we're watching a movie together, spending time together. You know, it's kind of what married couples need to do, especially when you've been married for a while. So that's what we talked about, you know. So going to a movie. We're going to try to go to a movie once a month if there's something, you know, we want to see. And sometimes there's just crap playing, so you don't want to see anything. And then, so I was talking to my friend, Mary, at work, and she's like, yeah, and I was telling her, you know, we saw Fast 10, and she wondered how it was, and I told her it was good. And I said, yeah, and we talked about, you know, going to a movie once a month. And I said, I want to see the Indiana Jones movie. And I said, I want to see the Flash movie. And we kind of talked about that a little bit. And I said, well, and she goes, well, I want to see the Boogeyman movie. I said, the Boogeyman movie? She goes, yeah. She said it's based on a Stephen King short story. Okay, I haven't read it. I don't know what short story book it's in either. My bad. Yeah, we didn't talk about this already, y'all. About how he's my favorite author, but I'm a slacker on reading his stuff lately. Yeah, so I don't know what. I haven't seen previews for it, but I think my husband has seen previews for it because he was kind of mentioning it while we was watching this preview for a movie, and he's like, no, that wasn't it. It's like, so I'm going to have to ask him. I said, was it the Boogeyman that you've seen previews for that sure to be scary? Because that comes out in June, and yeah, I could see that in June if you want to see that. So I have to talk to him about that, see if that's what it is. And I think Indiana Jones comes out in June too, but we'll just have to have two movies maybe, I don't know. But, you know, you can't really beat it when you're paying $9, and you can go to the nighttime movies for $9. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. See, y'all, I'm talking so much to you, my face hurts. But, see, this is when I'm having my downtime and enjoying myself when I'm diamond painting. You know, it's just me and you. I hate to work on something. It would be the Sylvester one, and that would be the ASMR videos, and that's going to be down the line here because I'm only doing those 2 a week. That's at the end of the week. But that'd be like really out there going. But those can be long videos. Although I did try to mush it all together and make one video out of it, like a 3-hour one. And my editing software said, no, you can't do that. We can't do it this long. I'm like, darn it. So I had to break it up. But I could do like an hour. 2-hour increments and be okay. The problem with the doing it that way, it's enough with the Hero, the GoPro here, because it breaks it up. I think it's based on size. It breaks it up in so many videos. Y'all, there was like a crap ton of videos that I had to put together to create the, you know, the ASMR video. But I have other stuff. I have another camera that I can do that with. But I was thinking that I still want to get the clickies. I'm trying to figure out how, because I told my husband, I said, if I get the camera really close to the canvas, I said, then it's in my way. That's at least what I got it on, because I got it on an arm attached to a table. Sorry, I need some water. I said, I could shoot it straight on. He said, yeah. He said, but then they can't see. I said, no. I said, they can see it pretty good. So when I kind of showed him the video where I'm getting it up, he says, what kind of angle did you have that at? It's like, well, it's just overhead like I normally have it. He's like, it looks kind of bizarre. It's like, well, you gotta understand. I flipped those freaking videos for one thing because I'm upside down. I'm shooting it upside down. That's how you're seeing it. So if I did it like normal, you wouldn't be right side up, you'd be upside down. So I have to flip them. So I can, that makes a bit of the angle of the camera seem a little bizarre. But, you know, I gotta figure that out though. I gotta figure out how do I need to get it close, and how do I stay off the plastic? Because that's what I do too, is I'm on the plastic, and that's what you hear. You'll hear that on this video because I got my hand on it. So it's like, do I mic the canvas? I mean, you know, I don't want to do that, but I do have a mic that plugs into my other camera, and I maybe can get it close to where I mic the canvas. And that's the most bizarre thing. I'm sitting here thinking about micing the canvas. Y'all know I think about it a lot, trying to figure it out, trying to make it the best, but then it's like, well, I'll just find some kind of, well, like I said, I got the rain thunder sound, so I kind of just put that on there, and this, I got it loops for an hour, so make an hour video and just put it on there, and there you go. And all you're just watching me diamond paint, and I don't speed it up. It is as is, so it's my normal speed. So yeah, if anybody's got any thoughts on that or what you think, just throw me a comment, let me know, since y'all all do that anyway. Yeah. You know who you are. You talk to me. And I need to do some catching up watching people's videos. But the new update for Disney pretty much should be coming soon. Thinking maybe next week. It's supposed to come in June. Rumor is, or at least it's been, I think, verified that it's going to be the fairy godmother. It's going to be the character. I don't know if we know for sure who the character is. I'm kind of looking forward to see what the star path is going to be, but yeah, I still don't have anybody unlocked yet. I don't have Nolly. I don't have Nolly and Simba. I don't have Buzz and Woody. I don't have Anna and Elsa. I must like her. Welcome to my life. Yeah. Alright, so I'll just be filling these bees in right here. Sticking to the canvas. I'm trying not to do that too. I think really that's all I have to tell y'all. So tomorrow might be an ASMR video. I might work on Sylvester tomorrow. Not work on this one. I can't believe, you know, I maybe like, I just got these right here and these right here, and I think that's all the bees. So that may be a Thursday video, so then I'll have something to tell you maybe. I don't know. My job thing's going okay, so I'm just concentrating on what I need to do in my job. Not doing all the things, and I feel a whole lot better about where I'm at, which is good. Get myself back on track of being in the good stuff. Keep hearing crazy sounds. I thought I heard thunder this morning, but it get dark enough, but I don't think it did anything. It just misted. So getting back to warm weather again, back up into the 80s like a normal it should be for May. I suppose what it was this weekend, because I think we broke some records this weekend. And I know that off the coast of Charleston, they got a nice little tropical storm too. But yeah, I'm ready for my 80-degree weather. Not on 90-degree, but definitely 80-degree. A little bizarre to say 80-degree weather when you're getting ready to roll into June. When usually that's like your 90-degree weather. But hey, it's been crazy. Hey, if this is crazy now, boy howdy, I hope I get some snow in the wintertime. So I can say. Alright, I'm going to stop it now with you guys. Because then I talk my full head off. And I don't have much more to say. But yeah, that's some of the bee sections. We got a little bit right over here, this right here, some of this right here, right in here, right here. And that's it for the bees, I think. And then we'll go whatever to the next color is. I don't think it'll be C. It might be Y. There's a lot of Y's right there. So I might do that. We'll see. Alright. Or I might get down here in the bottom and do the percents, because there's a lot of those. If I could find them up here, I'd show them to you. I think they're up there at the top. You can't see those. Alright, we'll see what we'll do though. We'll do something. We'll work. We'll figure it out, you guys. We'll figure it out. Alright, so that's your whatever episode this is. I don't know. 10, 11, 12, something. But I will talk with y'all later, and y'all have a good one. And give me some comments if y'all think of anything about the ASMR and how to get the clicky sound from a diamond painting. I don't know. You just... I will say this on the video for the kitting up. You see me do a nice royal spilling of beads because I think a top's off and it's not. I pour the beads right across the top. I'm like, gosh darn it. And it's a good thing I didn't freaking curse or nothing on there because I believe I would have, but I knew I had to be quiet for that video. Y'all, no talking, so there was no talking there. Alright, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna give them a little washy across the top here to keep it closed. Okay, there we go. And I will speak with y'all again. Y'all have a good one. Bye.